Yo guys, sorry you already know today we're back playing some more Master Detective Archival Raincode. We are in the middle of the third or fourth, the Mystery Labyrinth of Chapter 3. We had a rough start, but then I did a good smart thing at the end of the last episode, so hopefully I can keep being smart and figure out the mysteries. We'll see how it goes.
That the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact, but in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
Oh, that's a good point. I think I mentioned that, oh, like, what if Shachi was just, like, bent over weird and then it could be shot sideways? But I was like, that just doesn't really make sense, and now there's physical proof of why that wouldn't make sense, because, yeah, the bullet would be down on the ground.
The monster conjures falsehoods to impede our progress.
Mm-hmm.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide. If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as a suicide.
Yeah, anyway.
That's because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover it up.
But that wouldn't really make a lot of sense.
So you finally revealed your true nature, God of Darkness? Huh? Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is most assuredly a homicide. Assuredly? And what are you basing that on?
What are you basing that on, even though I agree?
The victim carried a gun, did he not? If so, he could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him.
Uh-huh, but he didn't.
And yet, he hastily turned the gun on himself. I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit suicide.
That's a good point.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Even if he wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
So it must be a homicide. No! Suicide! Homicide!
Why is Shinigami so on the side of suicide? I don't understand. I don't know, it's probably because she's wrong a lot. Oh boy, am I gonna get to choose?
Two doors?
Oh yeah. Is this the first time Fubuki has seen Shinigami chop my head off? Which one was it?
The letters are written in blood. Does Yuma's blood contain holy powers? And it illuminates this cursed labyrinth?
I don't know if the letters are written in blood. Or, well, alright, I guess in a technical sense. When you think of something written in blood, you usually think that the blood is the thing that the letters are made out of. But this one, there's a blood splatter, and the letters are inside of the blood. So technically it is in the blood, but not... You know what? The more I describe it, the less sense it makes.
Yuma, you are more than the warrior of light. You are the holy warrior of light.
Ooh, yeah, add more titles.
Sure, that's fine. Let's focus on this problem.
Is it a problem?
Is this a suicide or a homicide? We need to narrow it down, now.
It is clearly a homicide. Nuh-uh! It's totally a suicide!
I feel like Shinigami was on homicide side for like a good while, and then just randomly switched up. I definitely am picking homicide. If it was a suicide, I just don't think that they would make a whole Mystery Labyrinth out of that. Personally. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I just don't think so. Unless it was like a bigger mystery at play that still gets unraveled here, even with a suicide, I don't know. I just don't see it.
I'm sure this is the right way.
Let's hope we don't reach a dead end.
I knew it! This case had to be a homicide. If
Hmm.
it was a homicide, someone else had to have been on the roof, right? But Master, you were on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the door. Which
Yeah.
means no one could have gotten off that roof. How did the culprit shoot the victim and get away?
Hey, you don't know.
See? If it wasn't a suicide, then what happened? You'd better explain yourself.
The mysteries will explain it for me.
Well, I shall.
Why are we walking so slow in this labyrinth?
I didn't say anything.
So what do you think, Master?
You mean why I think it's
Oh.
a homicide?
That little dip made me think that the screen was shaking.
I have a solid reason why yet.
Just a hunch. There we go. Now we're moving. Ooh, are we wrong? Oh, no.
We're trapped.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's closing in.
Oh no! The walls!
This is not the time. What is the reasoning behind it being a homicide? Because it just doesn't make sense for him to kill himself.
Come on, spit it out. The Mystery Labyrinth won't wait forever, you know.
I know, but
Yuma!
if it was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind at the crime scene. If I can just remember something.
I'm sure there was some sort of clue.
This?
Oh, here we go. Ooh, is this where that extra blood splatter that, like, never... Oh, nope, okay. Interesting, interesting. I remember there being an extra blood splatter. I was just like, that doesn't seem naturally to be there. So I thought it was going to come up right now, but it might not.
This should be easy mode. I made sure to pull everything straight out of your memory, Master.
The umbrella had been there for a while. The door... Oh, the key in the door. I think that's the thing that doesn't make sense for it being a suicide.
I'm sure there's a clue pointing to a homicide hidden here.
Because the umbrella had been there for a while. The gun... I don't think we have enough information. I know that it's like different, you know, like the way that the bullets get loaded in, it comes out to the right instead of the left, or whichever way. I don't remember. I don't think the security camera gives us anything, but I think it's the key in the door.
Please hurry, Yuma.
There must be something suspicious, something that stands out. There has to be a clue. I have to find it.
Let me pick it. I think the door.
The door! The door is suspicious. Yes, there has to be a clue here.
Ooh. No, really. But what about the key in the door and the fact that it was like locked from the roof side? That's not suspicious?
Very wrong. Master, could you please not pick stuff
Interesting.
randomly?
Right. There's nothing suspicious about the door at the crime scene. It
Okay.
doesn't prove this was a homicide.
Maybe the key in the door doesn't prove it, but like, it is suspicious. Alright, let's try again. The gun is weird, so we'll look at that.
I know, it's this. This has to be related to the murder.
Okay, so it is. Interesting.
The wall stopped. Looks like it's the right one.
Okay.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right? But how can you determine it was a homicide?
That's a great question.
There's something unique about this gun. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the left, but the gun found at the scene swings out to the right.
Uh-huh.
I see. That is unusual. It is incredible how you even noticed it. You really are the holy great detective warrior of
Oh my gosh, you just keep adding more.
It got even longer. Oh well, anyway, this gun was apparently custom made for Shachi.
The junk shop geezer said that too. How does that prove this was a homicide?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing.
I don't know anything else about it. I just figured this was kinda out of place.
Oh, cool. So it's just a random guess. Yeah, you shouldn't have randomly guessed, my dude.
Of course. You haven't solved the mystery itself. Yuma, over there!
I love that. It's got to run in the wheel there.
Could you try shooting it with the gun?
I'm no marks.
Oh, maybe actually shooting it is gonna give us something.
Oh, but it could work inside the Mystery Labyrinth. If this gun is the answer... Huh? It's not loaded?
Not loaded.
If you can't shoot it, then you're still missing something.
Something? Do you mean like why I think this gun is out of place? I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out?
Will, Yuma? Did you solve it?
Why was Shachi's gun built like this in the first place?
That's a great question.
The reason why must be relevant.
Are you saying you need my help to solve this?
Possibly. Is it word puzzle time?
Since you're so good at begging, I don't mind helping you out one bit. Here we go. Lay it all out.
Okay. This is one where I just like genuinely do not know the answer to anything, and I'm just sort of piecing together the pieces myself, and hoping that it all comes together for a, you know, fulfilling and exciting mystery. Let's see. Why does it matter? All right, so We have Shachi's gun, and Shachi's gun designed by Iriku. You can tell Shachi's dominant hand is... Oh, it's probably his left. Right? That one? That one? What button? That button. I didn't even look at how many letters. I was just like, yeah, clearly he's left-handed. And what, because the gun was in his right hand, he can't possibly use his right hand to pull the trigger? Come on, get that F. Oh, it actually worked. I didn't know if it was gonna let me get the angle on that. Gotta speed this up. Alright, so he's left-handed. This could have been a suicide because he's left-handed. Case closed. Oh, okay. Nice eye lasers, or face laser, really. The face laser of love. All right, how does this prove anything?
That's it! It's because he was left-handed! The reason the cylinder swings out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun in his left hand. If he was right-handed, it would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder swings out to the right.
That makes sense. All right, so it is just going to come down to the gun was in his right hand, so it doesn't make sense for him to fire it that way.
If Shachi was right-handed, he wouldn't have commissioned his gun to be designed this way. Which means Shachi is left-handed.
But we're not, so we miss and accidentally shoot Shinigami in the face. Okay, all right. That's one mystery. That's going to help. All right, I guess that does sort of help. It leads credence to the idea that somebody like shot Shachi and then just planted the gun on the right hand.
All thanks to yours truly. No, it is thanks to Yuma's deduction. What? But we'd all be flattened by now if it wasn't for my assist. I will never believe the God of Darkness could willingly lend a helping hand. Sure, say what you want. Anyway, let's hurry. Countdown is still going.
It sure is.
It looks like the number's gone down by a lot.
You were so close to figuring out this mystery. Let's hurry it up, Master.
Do we think that, like, this is the first time that they've actually brought the timer up on screen? Is this going to be one where we, like, take it to, like, the very last second? Or is there going to be a Mystery Labyrinth where it does go to the last second? Or maybe we even run out of time or something?
Yeah, got it.
I wonder. Alright, let's go. Let's go further. Yep, we're gonna get stopped, and we're gonna have to figure out what to do next. Hello.
Another monster. Alrighty, we're here as your official roadblock. Huh? You wanna know why? Because the homicide route ends here. That Shachi terrorist committed suicide. After all, right, Dominic?
You kept
Dominic, you can't even fit in frame.
Earlier, but now you're going with the suicide theory?
These monsters are cheaters. Maybe they're cheaters because they're monsters. Are you defending the monsters? Curse you, God of Darkness, Queen of Monsters! I'm not defending them. I can't even follow this whole monsters and God of Darkness story you have going.
Now's not the time to be fighting.
Yeah, we gotta fight the monsters. All right, let's see what we do here. So what now? I mean, it doesn't matter what they actually think. They're just trying to get in the way, which is why they're a roadblock here, despite the fact that they were saying about homicide earlier. That part doesn't really matter. But we need to disprove something. Let's see, what do we got?
Bad luck.
Oh, I just need to repel something. Okay.
Looks like it's
A dead end. I don't think I can repel that. I don't agree with that.
Shachi definitely committed suicide.
Yeah.
Hold up.
We'll figure out why it doesn't hold up. But that was clearly what we're debating against.
No, Shachi didn't commit suicide. All the evidence points to the contrary.
You know you're super annoying, right? Fine. I'll crush you like a bug.
You can try. Alright, what do we got now? Now we have Shachi's left-handed.
The gun was designed for the left hand.
Uh-huh.
You can still
You sure can.
Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
That's not right.
The truth.
Because the gun was in his right hand.
Shachi was left-handed, but he was found dead with the gun in his right hand. There's no reason he'd use his non-dominant hand to commit suicide. It's an obvious contradiction. When the culprit tried to make it appear like a suicide, they put the gun in the wrong hand, which means someone else was involved in Shachi's death. His death was a setup. It's a homicide.
What do you have to say to that? I bet you say nothing. I bet you disappear and float away. That's right. That's what I thought. Get out of here. You can't present a mystery that I can't figure out, given enough time. I still feel like we are nowhere near or close to figuring out who did this.
Once again to slay the monsters. That confirms it. The homicide route was the correct one.
Take that, Shinigami.
Seems like it. I guess I can admit defeat here. Huh? The God of Darkness admitting defeat? Perhaps she has an honest side. No, it cannot be. Could this be an illusion she conjured forth? You know, I don't really care, so long as we keep solving mysteries. Just keep helping my master out for a bit longer.
Yeah.
Let's carry on for now.
Alright. Let's carry on. You heard the man. I feel like, I don't know. They're running this whole shtick with Fubuki, like, and this God of Darkness thing. And it's like, it's fine. It makes sense. And I don't hate it. It's definitely better than being with Desuhiko. But I wish they would, like, vary up people's personalities a little bit more instead of them saying the same thing every single time they open their mouths. But, I mean,
The culprit
yeah, you know.
a pretty cliche mistake getting the victim's dominant hand wrong.
Perhaps the culprit doesn't know that Shachi's custom gun was designed for someone left-handed.
So if the culprit doesn't know that, then the culprit would not be Iruka, because Iruka is the one that designed the gun. If I'm just thinking of the people that were at the hideout. So Servan is in play, and the dude whose name keeps slipping my mind is in play. Not Margalaw, the other one with like the pointy teeth. I think he had pointy teeth, I don't remember.
Carried his gun, so they
That basically clears
probably
Iruka.
saw him hold it.
Huh. Why would he go through the trouble of getting a custom gun that he never intended to use? Deep down, do you think he was just like any other violent terrorist?
Maybe the gun was a gift.
I mean, I think it definitely was.
A gift? From whom?
A person obsessed with guns?
A woman named Iruka manages the Resistance's weapons. She was the one who designed it.
Gifting a gun is so romantic.
Really?
It's my adventurous
Alright.
heart.
Well, you know how to get to Fubuki's heart. Just give her a gun.
It does?
Well, thanks to the culprit's mistake, we now know this was a homicide. But we still have a lot of unanswered questions.
We sure do. And down the whirlpool of unanswered questions we go. Where are we being taken to? Could be anyone's guess. Whoa, look at us go. Oh no, are there 3 doors? Where did the culprit shoot the victim from? That's a great question.
The location where the culprit shot Shachi.
Roof of the hideout, inside of the hideout. Roof of the building next door. I don't think it could be inside the hideout.
Yep. Even if this case is a homicide, that's still a mystery.
Unless... No, that wouldn't make any sense. I can't think of any way that it would be inside the hideout, though that seems like the type of twist that could have happened. Where it's like, oh, he was shot and then pushed out the door or something, but he was like way onto the roof. It has to be the roof of the hideout.
Was in fact a homicide. Then the answer
Given the information we know, but I could see it not being the answer. If that makes
I
sense.
have no idea what it could be.
But it can't be the roof of the building next door.
That you can discover the answer. For you are he who tames the God of Darkness. Holy grail.
Okay, you need to shorten this name.
Right, Yuma.
How long is my name going to get?
Alright, let's go to the roof of the hideout. This seems like the obvious answer, which means that it definitely could be wrong. But it's the most logical one that I have to go to and see. Let's see.
Right here.
Okay. I think that's a good sign. Okay, alright, we're making progress. It seems like a good sign then. Maybe we're onto something. Look at that floating. Oh my gosh, don't fall off the side.
That was the right answer, but
What is this?
if he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit was also on the roof?
Yeah.
The culprit placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look like a suicide. That means they had to be there in person. The culprit was definitely on that roof.
Ooh. What is this? What are we looking at?
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
That's correct.
That's what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof. And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
Where could the murderer have gone?
That is a great question. I guess we're gonna go in the door and find out. Okay, so now we're back to the scene of the crime.
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
Oh boy. Follow the culprit's escape route.
Follow the culprit's escape route? You need to escape in the same way the culprit did after committing the crime.
Oh gosh. I don't know how to do that. Let's see. What's this door here?
Is it easier to imagine that the criminal simply went back inside?
No, it definitely didn't go inside the door. I thought this was like, well, we were in like I think it was like the art museum or one of those for, the first chapter 1's Mystery Labyrinth with Halara, and we had to like retrace like how the string was like put up or whatever, and we had to do like 5 steps in a row or something. I don't think no, one of them was the art museum, but the one was the one before that in the mansion, I think. I thought we had to do like each step. I was like, oh, maybe part of the process is like the key in the door, which I keep coming back to, even though I probably shouldn't be.
The peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers. Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route.
That is true. Okay, what about over here?
Is it easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building?
I don't think it could be a rope.
Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon.
They can't use a hot air balloon because of the wires.
Quite the adventurous thrill seeker.
Also, how are you getting in a hot air balloon and rising up and getting away in like 10 seconds?
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
That's what you're disappointed about?
Okay, then what about this? The rooftop edge.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, it'd take a while to get all the way down like that. It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their equipment in the short time it took me to reach the roof.
Yeah.
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
If there's a bat down there, I don't think you die, but you would possibly break some limbs. Depending on how you landed. Okay, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I guess I'll see about this queue over here.
Ah, so the culprit escaped via the emergency stairs.
But we were on them.
As the culprit was in a state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make use of emergency stairs. Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him. What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not? I mean, when the crime happened. Jeez, this sheltered skank and her empty head are killing me here. Yet again, you called me sheltered. What? I'm just telling it like it is.
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there. The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around,
Correct.
which makes it hard to imagine that the culprit escaped from here.
Yuma,
Yes.
this is bad. We have reviewed all the possible escape routes.
And yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Maybe they never got off the rooftop. Maybe they stayed on the rooftop. And I'm only half joking about that.
This isn't funny.
Oh
At
gosh.
this rate, we'll run out of time.
We might.
What are we supposed to do?
If I never hit A, what? Oh, okay, it disappeared. I was like, is it just gonna count down the whole way?
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the Mystery Labyrinth. Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews? This isn't an attraction at some theme park. Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him?
Ooh, sick burn.
A god of darkness who cannot guide you is just a directionless god of darkness. I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless. You called me sheltered again? How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes...
Remember when they did that joke the first time and we had a great guffaw about it? And then they did it the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time, and look at us now. Hooray. Man, this game loves repeating the same joke over and over and over and over and over. It's not a joke. It's not funny when you do it that many times in a row. I don't know if the writers are really proud of their sense of humor or what, but oh my gosh, can you please say something different sometimes?
Seriously? Are you
My gosh. Between the adventurer and our long name, the sheltered thing, gosh, it feels like every time this game comes up with a personality trait, they need to like hammer in a thing or a joke like so many times in a row.
Escape somehow.
I guess it's just part of what I expect from this game, but still, oh my gosh.
How? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene. Wait, if nothing was there,
Uh-huh.
what if the culprit destroyed evidence?
Oh, destroyed evidence. I thought you were going to say, what if they never left? That was where I thought it was going to go.
What? Destroyed evidence? And leave it to yours truly. I'll wring it out of your mind, Master.
All right, well, you're going to do that on the next time. I'm going to leave it on a cliffhanger because I think we're about to make some progress or make some new discovery that is going to start putting some things into context. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you off on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Hopefully you are enjoying and looking forward to more. If so, let me know, but I'll see you next time. So till then, peace out.